Now let's talk about my favorite thing, food, because the way that we're creating and consuming food on Earth is incredibly problematic. Let's start with agriculture, which is how we're growing our food. Right now we're using these intense machines and these weird chemicals that grow as many crops as possible for as cheaply as possible, not really taking the environment into account. As a result, it's a very pollution-heavy business. There's tons of carbon going into the air. There's tons of greenhouse gases going into the air. There's pesticides that are killing the soil. And when that stuff happens, other species are affected, like butterflies, bats, bees. Believe it or not, those three creatures actually pollinate what scientists claim to be nearly a third of what we eat. And if those things die, then, you know, so much food is off the table. No pun intended. Combine that with the rate at which we're making love, and at some point we're gonna have a shortage here on Earth, and it's gonna turn into like a bunch of crazy people running around scavenging like rats. Another factor with food is red meat. And believe it or not, red meat consumption is one of the biggest environmental issues we have here on our planet. We eat so goddamn much of it. We got all these cows out there and they're burping and shitting and farting. And those burps and shits and farts alone are putting methane into the air. And methane is actually 27 times more potent than even carbon. Am I gonna stop eating steaks and burgers? Of course not, you know? Am I gonna eat it way less? Yeah, eat it less. Instead of having it 4 times a week, have it once a week, you know? I don't have it 4 times a week, but I'm from Philly. I eat so many cheesesteaks. Ah. Cheese is also, is it meat? It's not meat, but it's the, you know, from the teat of the cow, I think. And it's all, you know, the circle of life, so. If you wanna learn more, click learn more.